Thank you for tuning into Abundant Moments. One time, one of the studiers of the law of Moses, the 10 Commandments and 613 precepts, one time he asked Jesus, "What is the greatest commandment?" And you have to remember they were always trying to trick Jesus, to trip him up on something. And so Jesus said, "I'm going to give you a new commandment, and this is it." He said to love God with all your heart, mind, soul, all your might, and then love your neighbor as yourself. And that is so true. If we do those things, then we are going to fulfill, as Christ already did, the law of God. But to love your neighbor as yourself, that's what I want to talk about today, because so many times we really don't love ourselves. We loathe ourselves. We are upset with ourselves. We just think that we're less than, and we wish I had this, and we wish I had that. And when you learn to love yourself, truly love yourself, who God made you to be, not trying to be anyone else, but just be you. When you learn to love yourself, then you can love your neighbor. But unless and until you do, then you're not going to really love your neighbor as you should. And that means to love others. That means the people that you know, the people that you don't know, the ones that you agree with, the ones that you don't agree with. So we have to learn to love ourselves. And how do we do that? By putting our faith in God and realizing how much He loves us. He loves us so much that He gave His only Son for us. And when you can get that into your spirit, when you can realize how important you are, how God made you in His image and likeness, then you can truly learn to love yourself, forgive yourself, appreciate who you are. And I'm not talking about being proud or high and mighty. No, I'm talking about truly just loving yourself, who God made you to be. Then you can love others. So I want to ask you today to just sort of examine your life. Do you talk bad about yourself? Do you say, "Oh, I'm stupid, I'm so ugly, I always make mistakes"? If you do, stop doing that and begin to appreciate who you are and put your faith in God, your love in Him, knowing that He loves you so much that you can truly love yourself. And then you can really love your neighbor as you should. Thank you for tuning in.